And back here live, CMA Fest 2024 rolls on here inside the Music City Center, beautiful Nashville, Tennessee, downtown here, KKTC, True Country 99.9, and of course our friends at HighTideCountry.net. We'll tell you we'd bring in some country music royalty. We had to, too, as well. At least the last name means a lot here, and no doubt about it, too. Grown up a fan of course, Travis Tritt in the 90s, too, as well. And she's doing her own thing out there, making a mark as her own artist here on HighTideCountry.net and True Country, KKTC 99.9 in Towson, Colorado, too, out there. A lot of cool projects out there, too, right now. Tyler Reese Tritt joining us here on just day 2 of this. Hard to believe.
Day 2, oh boy. Well, and it's rare for me because this is actually day 2 and my last day because I'm gonna be in Illinois tomorrow. So yeah, everybody else is like, oh gosh, day 3 tomorrow. I'm like, peace out.
You got shows. Talk about that too. Just exciting to be back on the road, schedule staying busy, and the touring again for you. This has got to be exciting.
Yes. So I think last time I saw you, CRS, I was about to start the Tin Roof Tour. We just finished that. It went amazing. Hit all the different places. It was so much fun. Definitely kept me busy, but that just came to an end 2 weekends ago. So now we're starting festival season and getting into that. So that's been a lot of fun.
Let's talk music too, because those releases have been out there for people across those DSPs and across every streaming platform too. But excited to get the music in the hands of just the fans too, Tin Roof and everything out there. But I'm exciting times for you and new music coming out.
Oh, and new music as much as I can. I'm trying to figure out like my little spurts of breaks where I get, so I can just whenever I got a break, I'm gonna be writing or in the studio. So new stuff coming, new stuff coming.
Well, I know this is mentioned day 2 here, but as far as meet and greets and just seeing the fans and people just outside, like lined up for Dolly yesterday too, wearing shirts and things like that. Cody Johnson this morning and stuff. And I mean, country music fans coming from all over to impact this event is crazy.
Oh, it's amazing. Oh, do you know how hard it was for me? I was at the one of the booth sign-ins and I'm trying to like, sign and take pictures and I can hear Dolly talking. And I'm literally like, oh, wait. I'm like, and I want to run over there and just see her so bad, but I was like, had to do my thing. I was like, dang it. I know. But everybody that was coming, I was like, did you get to go see Dolly? They're like, yes, we did. I'm like, dang it.
I almost got run over too. Actually, tried to exit where we weren't supposed to be yesterday. We got sent to the wrong location. But anyway, exit the door, and they're just like running in to get spots, and people are telling them to slow down. Slow down. You're going to make it in one piece. It's okay. And I had to go out a side door just to get over here to the media room because we didn't know actually where the setup was too as well at the same time. But looking back on it, hey, talk about this. And I know we've talked about this in the past, but just how much I loved your dad and what he meant to country music back in the 90s. And even today, still out doing their thing. You mentioned playing out in California festival out there too and still hitting the road. Does he still love it even now as he did back then?
Oh gosh, he loves it. He absolutely loves it. Every now and again, he'll get in that thing where, that a little mood or funk where he'll be like, you know what? I just think it's about that time. I just think I need to retire. And we're like, okay, let a week go by. That man doesn't have shows. Me and mom are laughing because we'll hear him in his little man cave. He's putting on a full blown show for himself. And we're like, yeah, you ain't quitting. You ain't quitting nothing. I'm like, you would die with not being on the road doing shows and doing your thing. I'm like, there ain't no way. There ain't no way. So he's still going strong. He ain't
retired anytime soon. Let's just say that.
No. He ain't going to.
He ain't going to retire anytime soon. When you look at 10 Feet Tall and Bulletproof and some of these songs that were impacting country music and just so much in the 90s too, and how those songs stand the test of time, and there's so many other just great tunes that I'm not even mentioning yet too. They're still out there on those essential albums on Apple Music and other things out there too. It's crazy to see how those songs have stood the test of time, right?
Oh yes. Oh, they definitely have. Like, and it's always fun for me, of course, going to his shows and like looking in the audience and seeing all ages, everybody just, and they know the old school, like you said, they know the 10 Feet Tall and Bulletproof. They know the old school stuff, the love ballads, anymore, Drift Off to Dream. And it's just like, it makes my heart so happy looking out and seeing all that.
That was the great thing about that too, because songwriting has just impacted it so much even today because there's so many great songwriters and people that come to this town just to kind of stay behind the scenes, but write the songs and let somebody else record them. Oh, yeah. It's an important aspect of the industry.
Oh, that was the main thing my dad told me because, I was drilled, like Nashville had instilled, like when you come and you write, you co-write, you want your name on as much stuff as possible. And my dad was the one that he was like, Tyler, he goes, Nashville is surrounded by nothing but amazing songwriters. And he goes, and they're sitting on thousands and hundreds and thousands of songs. He goes, yes, of course, write. Don't stop writing. But why would you not want to take advantage too and he goes, the song that everyone knows me for is Great Day to Be Alive. He goes, I didn't write that song. He goes, songwriters pitched that to me, and he goes, and I loved it. He goes, George Strait barely wrote any of his songs. Like, he goes, you don't have to write them, but I love to write. But I love that he gave me that advice, because it really truly has helped me open up. And like, now any songwriters I meet, like, they're just pitching all kinds and just amazing songs. And it blows my mind, because I'm like, no artists are grabbing onto these. Like, these are killer songs, and they're just sitting there. They're just sitting there.
They are, and of course, that song is going to tell a story. And like you said, streaming has changed it so much today, as far as that song impacting, like I said, country music fans. And if they love you, they're going to flock to you. And just like a CMA Fest. Let me ask you about this women's movement, because we're going to have you on for a full length one of these. Come back, and you and I could just talk all day long. That's what I ask. Well, you definitely could too. You're catching up too. But I know we got some people waiting outside here. And of course, looking across all the media booths out there too. That's the fun thing about this, seeing artists just kind of walk through and telling their story. But looking back to see the female movement now, what's going on, and this is impacting it too. Lainey getting inducted into the Opry tonight by Reba. On Fire Entertainer of the Year, and sitting right up there working with Jelly Roll and Hardy and all these great singer-songwriters. What she's meant to this female movement right now in country music.
Oh, she's doing great things, amazing things for us, and we appreciate it. And yeah, she's killing it. Like you said, she's just crushing it.
There's a lot. You're right up there climbing that ladder too at the same time, because Hannah Ellis, Ashley Cook, Ashley McBride, Carly Pierce, the names go on and on. Megan Maroney. It's not going in, and I love it now, because it feels like a 90s country kind of movement with what your dad did, and of course I love this thing that what AI brought back Randy Travis. How cool was that?
No, that look, you just said that, I just got chills. No, literally, I love that. I do love that. AI scares me a little, but when I do love the bringing back Randy Travis. That was amazing.
Did you get to hear some of the record he put out?
Yes, I did. I loved it.
Didn't it sound like the 90s?
Yes, it did. And hey, I love the 90s. I am a 90s fan all the way. So yes, no, I definitely listened, and I was just like, gosh, I'm so glad that they did this.
Hey, good to see you as always, and looking forward to getting you back for a full length one of these. Continued success on the road, all the new music coming out too as well. And fans, give her a follow. Tyler Reese Tritt out there across all the digital platforms. Country music royalty right there. Appreciate you being with us.
Of course. Thank you so much again for having me.
Got it. More to come here too. I know Dylan Gerard's coming up, and a whole lot more here in just a little bit. And Elise Saunders should be here. She's on her way down too as well to help us co-host some of the shows here in a little bit. The 2024 New Female Vocalist of the Year from the CMA Ontario Awards. They'll be sitting right here in just a little bit too as well here. More coverage, KKTC, True Country 99.9 rolls on. And of course out there, hightidecountry.net. David, we'll get to some of those questions here in a little bit too as well. And having a great time here at CMA Fest 2024. More to come. Stay tuned.